Let's do this. Boom. Why am I being boss targeted right now? Just gonna call rigged on this one. I literally did nothing. How did I get 3 SMGs from 2 chests? Like not even like. I don't trust that at all. There's 2 players down. What am I supposed to do? He's got a shotgun. And me landing on the best shot spot in the game doesn't have a shotgun. And I'm getting boss targeted at the same time. What do you want me to do there? Hey, we got a mod in the chat. Oh, I've got caps lock on. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. Maybe this time I can actually get a decent drop. Instead of like whatever we got last time. I mean, the drop was fine, but like the loot that I got with the drop was just the worst thing. Like I got three. What was it, chat? 3 SMGs. I'm pretty sure. Relaying the clip, I'm pretty sure it's 3 SMGs. Floor loot and 2 chests. That's actually the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And one of them being a rare chest. Okay, I think I've got a good drop here, but this kid looks actually like crazy on this drop. I'm not sure about this. He's like right on top of it. Oh, he went too high. I had the right hand peek. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. No way he's shooting at me, right? I'm 75% sure he just shot at me. Fuse a man crashing out. Okay, we got a fighting chance now. Okay, we gotta find mist gauntlets before we can actually start shooting him. He's like right here. Yeah, he just went right there. Okay, he's down here. We're creeping like crazy right now. Just missed every single one of my shots. Holy moly, I'm selling this morning. What was that? It's actually horrible. Okay, sad news is we did not find mist gauntlets, which is pretty bad for us right now. Because that's pretty much what we need. Scan for anybody else? Yeah, I literally just see Daigo, that's it. Okay. Okay, so. I just get marked. Oh wait, I don't trust this at all. Am I getting jumps? Yeah, I'm getting jumps, okay. And why is this kid lagging so much? What is happening right now? Waiting for him to come up the stairs. This kid looks like an AI. He's playing like an AI, but I don't think he is, because he's actually has like human like deciphering skills. But he just sucks. He's right there. What's he doing? What is he doing? Wait, is the grappler? Oh, no, 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 no. You can't get away now. Oh, no, you just hired Robin. You didn't... Okay, that's fine. I'm very disappointed in this guy. Thought you could have at least grabbed the grappler, but no. Thought I was actually gonna have trouble like fending off this guy. Thought I was like gonna get jumped and like sell the game. Okay, why is there someone gliding in right now? Okay, so I meant to grab that zip line, but as we saw, that didn't work. Okay, he's fighting him. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. Can I act like a bot? Oh, this doesn't go up, does it? Shit, is it code? Okay, he just went right there. Okay, those aren't fresh though. Shoot! Oh, there's Sentinel. Grab that. No. Okay. Doing good, right? No, we're not.
Okay. but you still can't see me. I talk a lot of so you won't believe me. I really wouldn't say anything else. I shouldn't be standing here all by myself, cause I'm out there.
I'm gonna land Supernova. I'm gonna see how, like, crowded it is, you know? Crap. I accidentally just tapped out. Okay, now I can tab out. Okay, he's underground. Like 8 builds. Yeah, I didn't open this, so that means someone else came through here. Okay. I'm just gonna take this thing over to that. There, yeah, there, okay. Okay. Okay, what on earth kind of build fight happened in here? Basements. Oh, excellent. Refresh. Okay. Pretty sure we can pickaxe these metal things. Okay, yes, this is what I wanted. Okay, it's about max, right? One more probably. Alright, max. On metal at least. Gotta be in the zone? Oh, that sucks. Maybe it would have been an amazing spot to kill it from. Okay, yeah, now it like plays intense music where you can't hear anything except for the... Still needs to calm down. Yeah, okay. Because there's a kid over there as well, yeah, see? And he's like freaking broken. So we're gonna see if I can do anything about this. Yeah, I bet he doesn't like that. Okay, he's trying to. Okay. Did it die? It should be dead. What is happening? Okay, I'm just gonna go in and get the loot. It's the yoink, are you kidding me? Oh. Okay, this is gonna heal me very slowly. Okay, that's fine. I'm looking for the kid and I don't see him, so this is good. I scared him off. Not taking the oink. Okay, 2 Medal kids are dueling over there. Oh my gosh. One of them just died. Oh, I need AR ammo. 10, that's it. I'm gonna get this brick as well. I only use 7 builds that entire fight, that's pretty good. Hope I don't get jumped by somebody. I don't know why these kids are carrying the dolls. I don't know why this kid is like right on top of me right now. This is not ideal. Probably his max mats too, so that's not good for me. Where is he? Okay, he's right there. Is he? Pick a fight with this kid. $35. Okay, there's a kid right there. This Medal kid too. He's pushing the other Medal kid. Bro thinks he's the superstar. Yeah, watch him. Oh, there's another kid too. No. This is about to be a fight of epic proportions. Okay, chat, take a lesson from this. This is why we don't pick up. Hey! This is why we don't pick up a medallion. Yeah, back up. This is exactly why we don't pick up a medallion. Because this happens. I no ammo, holy moly. Okay, looks like that kid won the fight. Okay, I'm getting dropped on. Okay, this is the same kid I just saw earlier. Okay, this is gonna be a tough fight. Probably has more mats than me too, so yeah. Okay, I'm getting targeted from the back, so that's not good. Can I throw this down? Pick back up, please. Pick back up, please. Holy moly, this kid's selling. Okay. I'm gonna head it out. dash, 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 do this, dash, do that. That was excellent right there, because I was getting pulled up on, so that's fine. Okay, we're like completely out of mats, dude. I needed that refresh, but I got third partied. Now I've got to go to this fight. Oh no. Put myself in a bad place here. That's that kid's fault. That is that kid's fault. I was right there the entire time. Stop right now. I'm dropping them down. Oh, now he's running. Yes, take me circle. No. Oh my gosh. Chat, please explain to me how I survived that. And the Medal kid died in Storm. Okay, call me crazy, I'm going to get the loot. Because I need it. Okay, there's another kid here. Here's weird. Yeah, so we're gonna have to play better than that if we're gonna. Yeah, I need this mat. I need these mats really bad. Yeah, okay, max mats, nice. We're not gonna take one of the medals. Okay, what kid picked up the medallion that I dropped? Got both the medals. Is he going for the other one? He is. Oh my gosh. What's this child doing? Okay. By the way, we're playing really well in ranked right now. Okay, there's a kid right there, you see him? Okay, we're gonna get height. Don't like how there's a kid here and I need to take a med kit. Yeah, dude, why don't you just rotate and I'll also rotate, and that'll just be great old happy world if we all just rotate. Instead of fighting. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna happen, I see that now. This entire game is just me been jumping out of people's cars and then like just running with them. Please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me. He sees me. We're gonna rotate in just a little bit. That was excellent. That was excellently played. That was excellent right there. We're gonna get on top of there. No, no, no. Nope, back up. Nope. Oh my gosh. If he does that, he's like legit the most weird. That is so weird. Where did the cone that was suddenly placed above me come from? Chad, did you see that? There was no cone and I was creeping up so I could jump shot him and the cone just appeared. There was no box there, it's just a little thing, but whatever. Yep. Alright, chat. Okay, so to answer your questions, Beckett, sorry, because I was not checking chat that game. I prefer to use brick in general. And what did you say by no explanation will suffice? Well, anyway, okay. I don't know what you meant by no explanation will suffice, but oh. Oh yeah. When I got pulled up by the two guys here, I'm gonna probably save that replay when I get what place did I get? Can anyone see what place I got? 6th. Okay, just remember that I got 6th. All right. And yeah, so energy spray bucket, it does basically when you throw it down, it gives you like 3 dashes. So I could dash on the other side of that guy. That's how I survived. And I don't know what the Medal kid was doing because he obviously heard me like come right up above him, and then just like didn't like do anything. And so I killed him and then took his mats and then ran. Dude, the kid I fought at the end was like a legit deep. Why was he diamond? Why was he diamond in a plat 1 lobby? But whatever. Okay, that's why I was not expecting to get like completely clipped. All right, chat. Let's play one more. This kid's still alive too. Like, look at him. All right. No, did it end at Supernova? So I could have just stayed in the same place. That kid almost died. I could have just stayed in the same place and gotten final zone. Just storm camped it. Oh, this kid's cooking, bro. He's got cyber on though, so you know I'm not that impressed. I'm gonna have to go back to lobby, aren't I? Alright, that's fine. Because matchmaking takes longer because you have to get into a game with other people of your skill level. So it has to find like 100 players that have your exact same rank. So it takes like forever. That's why I had to go back to lobby and then ready up again. Because then it'd just be faster. Oh, and compared to other game modes like reload and stuff, it's like ranked reload. It's only got like 50 players. So yeah, that is true. I don't know why that diamond kid was in there. He was diamond 1, but yeah, I mean I'm plat 1 right now, so I don't get what that was. Because I was like, okay, this is gonna be a plat kid, so I'm not gonna build when I get up there. I'm gonna try to 50-50 him and then build. But no, then he took a layer, shotgunned me at the same time through the wall before he placed it, and then I'm pretty sure he was the one who placed that cone, which is actually demon-like. Like, holy moly. He saw the cone missing as he was editing. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm plat 2 now. They'll be about the same. I was fighting just plat kids, just in general, so you know. My thing is when you're in an elite, so if you don't know how Fortnite ranks work, when you're in an elite lobby, there's no like elite 1, 2, and 3. Same with champion in Unreal. And so like when you get to elite, it's just elite, and then you go up to champion, and then you go up to Unreal. But when I'm in an elite, when I'm in elite lobbies, like I will get to elite lobbies eventually. Usually I'm they're around this season, but I took like a 3-week vacation, so like when you're in elite lobbies, like you fight Unreal kids for like whatever reason. It's not just elite. It's like I get killed by champion kids and Unreal kids like every single game. Like it's kind of annoying. Alright, so chat, after this game I might go eat breakfast. So I think I'm just gonna put on the I Hate Tears of the Kingdom for you guys so you can watch that while I'm eating breakfast. It's like you shouldn't finish the video, it's like 3 hours long. But it's like the most funny video I've ever seen in my entire life, so I'd like the chat to watch it. Or whoever's watching right now. My gosh, I moved my mouse cord and it like turned me the other direction. Dude, cause like last game, like the kid I was fighting, like I had him, like I was winning in health. Yeah, cause I hit him for like 50, like he was cracked, and I still had shield, and so like I had him, and then the kid pulled up on me, so like it was just unfortunate luck, and then I like somehow survived. Shotgun, that's amazing. That's an amazing. I got both shotguns on the roof. That's actually incredible. And an AR right below it. That's so good. Okay, I can't choke this, right? In a mist form immediately. Okay, he's already in the vault. I can literally hear him. As soon as he walks out, I'm gonna freaking like just beam him. Is he in there? Yeah, he's. It's a Doom skin too. He was no awareness. Oh my gosh. Okay, little bro, we need to calm down. I know you're there. Okay, I'm gonna let him break that. Now he's gonna jump into my box because I know this kid plays way too aggressive. Okay, or how does he have the yoink? Wait, chat, like hear me out. I think this kid might be cheating. Okay, as long as I'm not missing something, the only way you can get the exotic weapons is from beating one of the what's it called? The let's see if I can find one on my map. Yeah, one of these things. Or one of the smaller ones, which is like right there. So there's no way that what is it? It's not even the first, yeah, it's not even the first storm circle yet. There's no way that this kid killed one of these, or one of these, I don't even know which one the yoink comes from, got over to here. No, you have to kill one of these. It's not even one of that. It got over to here and killed me already. There's no way, right? And that's the only reason you won that fight is because the yoinked me out of my box. So, can you buy it somewhere here, chat? Okay, let's see this fight here. His awareness is definitely not good. Okay, he knew. Okay, chat. Keep in mind, he knew exactly where that guy was. So I guess he could have visuals on, but he was specifically crouched if you saw him. Yeah, he knew right where he was right there. He still died, but. I'm gonna report him just in case. Just in case. Because I don't know how he got that yoink so fast. Unless you can, like, buy it somewhere, but that makes no sense. Because he wasn't in any of the vaults. I don't know, man. Here, I'm just gonna check. I hate Tears of the Kingdom real quick.
Let's skydive into my critique of The Legend of Zelda Tears of Me personally.
Alright. So I can put on Skibidi Boobies I Hate Tears of the Kingdom. But it has an audio word 4 minutes in. It's the only one I know of though. And I've watched like the entire thing, so. Yeah, I mean, it's on YouTube too, so you know, like it's not like overly, you know, so. All right, chat here. Let's get on YouTube. I'm listening to it in the background, and it's so funny. Then something tragic happened. The game came out. All right. All you have to do is look up "I Hate Tears of the Kingdom." It's like the first like. I Hate Tears of the Kingdom. Skibbity bibbities. Yep. We do not care. All right, let's start at the intro here. Okay, let's hide this and then get this in here. You guys are gonna watch it in its
On
full
May 12,
glory.
2023,
Here we go.
Nintendo released The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I still haven't forgiven them. Just over a year ago, I started working on a video essay about Breath of the Wild. I know.
Okay, are we all? Is this good? Tell me if the display quality and stuff is good in chat here. Is everything looking okay? Like quality and stuff? Alright. Yeah, okay. That's good. Why is my chat not working? Alright. I'll be gone for like maybe 15 minutes. Like I'm just going to like cook breakfast. Alright, I'm gonna make the quality like only the best for you guys, okay? Okay.
It's never been done.
There
That
you go.
video, somewhere between a
You guys
retrospective
enjoy.
and a love letter, never got made. And while it's still something I'd like to make eventually, I'm not in a rush anymore. That initial sense of
I'm going to
urgency
watch
stemmed from a
I
fear
Hear
that
Tears
Tears
of
of the Kingdom
while I
was going
go
to be so
eat
good
breakfast.
that there would be no reason to play Breath of the Wild ever again after it came out. That is not what happened. And now it feels like I can't make that video, not without talking about Tears of the Kingdom first. Because my dream Breath of the Wild retrospective exists in a world without Tears of the Kingdom. When I make that video, I'm going to be pretending that Tears of the Kingdom doesn't exist. And in order to do that, I need to have already said everything I need to say about this game. And I do have a lot to say, in no small part because I love the game that it's at least ostensibly a sequel to. Since I started work on this project in earnest, more and more people have begun to come out of the woodwork to express their disappointment with Tears of the Kingdom, to the point that some people are quick to label the game's critics as bad faith, nitpicking, hating on something that's popular because it's popular, and I'll never deny that those people are out there. But I want to be very clear that the reason it's taken me over a year to make this video is not because I'm clout chasing. I spent the past year pouring hundreds of hours into this game, playing and replaying every single shrine, taking notes, talking to friends, refining my thoughts. It was all leading up to this. All of this is just to say that I hated Tears of the Kingdom before it was cool, and I hate it in a differenter and specialer way than everyone else. Before we found out the actual name of the game, Tears of the Kingdom was the sequel to Breath of the Wild, or Breath of the Wild 2. Everything the game had going for it was predicated on its status as a sequel to Breath of the Wild, but the final product felt less like a sequel and more like a second draft, to the point that it's not even clear whether the events of Breath of the Wild as we experienced them even happened. Tears of the Kingdom is at its strongest when you're not thinking about Breath of the Wild, but I'm always thinking about Breath of the Wild. It consumes my every waking moment, and I'll never be free. I saw this cafe in the Prague airport and went, ooh! Anyway, this video is made with people who've played Tears of the Kingdom in mind. You're more than welcome to watch this video if you haven't played the game, and I'll be providing context where it's needed, but if you care about spoilers, consider this your warning. I also know that many of you are going to be listening to this video rather than watching it. With that in mind, when you hear this sound, it means there's text on screen or some other visual element that I feel is important. It's obviously just a suggestion, but I spent literally hundreds of hours editing this video, and it moves at such a pace that important quotes or visuals that I spent an inordinately long time working on are sometimes only on screen for a few seconds, so you can feel free to take that into consideration or not. I'm not the boss of you. Now, without further ado, let's skydive into my critique of The Legend of Zelda: Tears of Me personally.
Secret stone?
Demon King. Demon King?
Secret stone.
That voice again.
I know why I am here. It's something only I can do.
There is nothing I can say that will make you understand how badly I wanted to love this game. Breath of the Wild is hardly perfect, but it's still a game that I really love, and in the months leading up to Tears of the Kingdom's release, I spent countless hours imagining what its sequel would be like. What you need to understand is that we knew nothing going into this game. We got the 10-minute gameplay demo and a handful of trailers, but those didn't really give us a sense of what the game would actually be like. If Tears of the Kingdom was even a fraction as good as its final trailer, I would not be making this video. Even the art book that leaked didn't spoil much of anything. My only takeaways from it were that this guy is named Raru and that there was going to be cheese. Game of the Year incoming? Just kidding. Game of the Year is a meaningless distinction, and if you care about the Game Awards, you need to get some bitch. Getting excited about new video games is very rare for me. I'm someone who typically believes that the only way to avoid disappointment with a new game is to go in with zero expectations. Being a Pokemon fan for most of your life will do that to you. But it was borderline impossible not to fantasize about Tears of the Kingdom. I wasn't one of the people who complained about the combat or the weapon durability back in the Breath of the Wild era. Honestly, neither of those things really bothered me, but I did think there needed to be expanded dungeon content, more challenging and creative shrines, better writing, and some elaboration on the many questions raised by Breath of the Wild through its environmental storytelling choices. What was the purpose of the Forgotten Temple? What was the deal with the Typhlo ruins, or the mazes, or Lanayru Promenade, or the massive Leviathan skeletons? What was the deal with the dragons, the Guardians of the Springs that happen to match up strikingly well with their counterparts from Skyward Sword? What is Malice? Is it alive? Can it think? Hopefully you didn't care too much about these questions, because Tears of the Kingdom is not interested in even acknowledging them, let alone answering them. But we'll get to that. My point is that there was a lot of cause for excitement in the lead up to Tears of the Kingdom's release. But then, something very tragic happened. The game came out. Tears of the Kingdom came out during finals season. I finished up my classes and I finally got my hands on the game. I started up the game and, oh hey, it's the full version of that teaser from 2019. Cool. Zelda's being cute, her girlfriend carries her torch for her so that she can take pictures on her iPhone, Mummy Ganon wakes up. So far so good. The Master Sword explodes, Zelda falls into the abyss, much to my chagrin. Link gets grabbed by a magic hand, shit starts going crazy outside. Cut to Link waking up with a brand new arm, and we all know what happens next.
On a distant world, you faced the enemy. And all the while, you were vacuuming. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen.
With Asana, AI teammates are here to help level up your goals. Try it for free.
I'm neither ashamed nor too proud to admit that I cried watching this intro. For all this game gets wrong, it never misses the mark when it comes to spectacle, accentuated by the game's incredible score. What's about to unfold is disappointing enough to warrant a thesis-length critique, but every time I watch this scene, I'm transported back to the first time I saw it. And that feeling, or even just the memory of that feeling, still kinda gets me. What follows is essentially just a rehash of Breath of the Wild's tutorial. But I'm not mad about it. It was decent for what it was, and the sky as a setting is beautiful. So you talk to a ghost king, again, go to 4 shrines and get your abilities, again, and then the king disappears while urging you to go save Zelda. Again. The Master Sword gets sent back in time, we see Zelda receive it in the past, and it is at this point that the game completely falls apart. In Breath of the Wild, the ghost of King Rome tells you that it would be a bad idea to go try and beat Ganon immediately. The player is encouraged to spend their time getting stronger, whether that's through exploring, completing the shrines, freeing the divine beasts, all of those things or none of them. You can go directly to Ganon, but there isn't a sense of urgency. If there were, there'd be a massive disconnect between Link's goal of defeating Ganon as quickly as possible, and the player's goal of experiencing this massive world and all that it has to offer. I'm going to be mostly avoiding game design jargon in this video, because if you have to explain every single piece of terminology you want to use every single time you want to use it, it's not a helpful piece of terminology. Having said that, yes, I do know that there's a term for that disconnect, and yes, I do know that it's called ludonarrative dissonance, so you can stop typing. I bring this up because the quest you get at the end of Tears of the Kingdom's tutorial is Find Zelda, a significant departure from Breath of the Wild's Destroy Ganon. The fundamental problem here is that Link, the character, wants to find Zelda as soon as possible, but you, the player, want to fuck around and build cars. The pretense Tears of the Kingdom gives you for exploring Hyrule is investigating what happened to Zelda by visiting the same 4 regions you visited in Breath of the Wild, all of which are currently experiencing some sort of crisis. There isn't even a mention of defeating Ganondorf until after you've cleared the 4 main temples, and that means your only stated long-term goal for the majority of the game is to figure out where Zelda is and what happened to her, which wouldn't be an issue except for the fact that the player already knows where Zelda is. We know instantly from this scene that she's fine, she's in the past, but Link doesn't know that. As far as he's concerned, Zelda's missing. She's possibly dead. There are real stakes here, personal stakes for Link, but the player's not worried about Zelda because she's obviously fine. Look, she's right there. But okay, I hear you. Maybe you didn't realize this scene takes place in the past, and there's no guarantee that this Zelda is our Zelda. After all, Zelda gets reincarnated all the time, so it's not impossible that we're seeing her distant ancestor here or something. And even if you know she's in the past, that doesn't explain how she got there or how exactly you're meant to find her. Unfortunately, Link finding out what happened to Zelda doesn't change anything. I'm remaining vague here on purpose because we'll get into this when we discuss the story, but for now, just keep in mind that the very premise of the adventure you're about to set out on is shaky at best and completely worthless at worst. Hi there, it's me during the editing process. You may notice that my mic sounds pretty good for someone who's never made one of these here videos before. The bad news is that I figured it out hundreds of hours into the editing process, and I need to get on a plane in a few days. I'm not going to be in the country for the next month, and if I want this video to come out before that, which I do, I just need to release it as it is. But it's okay. If it's not finished, that's no big deal. You get to watch this video for free. Tears of the Kingdom wasn't finished, and that game cost $70. Right after that scene with the Master Sword, you're finally granted access to the surface of Hyrule, and the world is yours to explore. Sort of. You're still missing your paraglider, which Breath of the Wild gave you at the end of the tutorial. And given the emphasis this game places on vertical exploration, you're not actually free to explore the world until you manage to get your hands on it. So you land in the conspicuous new body of water, make a big splash, and make your way to Lookout Landing, your de facto base of operations in this game. Lookout Landing is a completely new settlement added to Tears of the Kingdom on top of what used to be the Sacred Ground ruins. And I don't have much to say about it. My first time playing this game, I didn't even realize this shelter area existed, and it didn't make any difference whatsoever. This location has the bare minimum amount of personality and identity, and talking to the people here mostly serves to fool you into thinking that the characters in this game remember who Link is. Overwhelmingly, when you meet an NPC in Tears of the Kingdom for the first time, even if you already met them in Breath of the Wild, they act like this is the first time you've ever met. And there are weird exceptions to this too. Hudson remembers you because you helped him build Terrytown, but in order for Hudson to have built Terrytown, Link needs to have bought the house from Bolson first, who doesn't remember Link. And even if a character doesn't personally remember meeting Link, are we seriously meant to believe that they don't recognize the guy who saved the entire goddamn world like within the past few years? In a world that has a newspaper? In Breath of the Wild, people were still discussing the champions 100 years later, but people don't recognize Link? Is he Tony Hawk? Even new players know that this is a sequel to Breath of the Wild, so the fear of alienating new players isn't a good enough reason to have almost everyone treat you like a stranger. But okay. You arrive at Lookout Landing, and you're immediately given the runaround. Pura gives you a recap of the events you literally just experienced that's so unnecessary it would make Persona 5 blush. Then she sends you over to Hyrule Castle to talk to a handful of other characters who really don't matter, and then you go back to Lookout Landing, at which point she activates the new Sheikah Towers and then finally hands over the glider. This whole sequence was pretty shitty and boring, but I held on to hope. I'd been looking forward to this game for 6 years, and I knew exactly where I wanted to go first. Typhlo Ruins. In Breath of the Wild, Typhlo Ruins was a location that absolutely captivated me. It was shrouded in complete darkness, filled with animal statues and architecture reminiscent of the 3 massive labyrinths, which were themselves a huge unsolved mystery. In the final Tears of the Kingdom trailer, we got a few seconds of footage showing the area with the lights on, and that was it. I knew I had to go there first. So I did. I made my way north until I arrived at the ruins, and what I found there was a Skyview Tower. No story, no secrets. There weren't even any monsters to fight, and no, the constructs don't count. Before you try to tell me that actually there is content there, in a sense you're technically correct. You can come back here after you finish the 4 main temples and do some absolutely asinine tasks to reveal, like, a handful of gemstones, and like what, an amiibo item from Breath of the Wild, and some exposition written on a slab? This is a far cry from something like an involved puzzle, or story section, or even a shrine. This did not do it for me, but I was still determined to find something interesting, so I headed west. It wasn't far from the ruins to the North Lome Labyrinth, and throughout the trailers I'd seen the mazes inexplicably floating in the sky. That had to be something, right? So I made it to the labyrinth, and I was disappointed but not surprised to find that the layout of the maze hadn't changed between the 2 games. Having played Breath of the Wild to death, I quickly dropped into the maze and found the shrine immediately. Even if I hadn't, by the way, there are pine cones conveniently placed in a line throughout the maze so you don't get lost, which is kind of the whole point of a maze, but I digress. There was a terminal to activate, and when I did, I received a new quest telling me to explore the sky level of the maze. At that point, I hadn't explored the sky at all yet, so I bookmarked it in the back of my head for later and pressed onwards, but my disappointment was growing. My next stop was the Forgotten Temple. At the risk of sounding like a broken record, in Breath of the Wild, this place was super interesting. It took clear design inspiration from Skyward Sword, complete with a massive goddess statue, somewhere that you'd expect to be a site of great significance, but it's hidden away at the bottom of the game's deepest canyon. On top of that, the place was filled with guardians, and the Breath of the Wild art book Creating a Champion confirmed that the royal family of Hyrule had placed them there intentionally. So what were they there for? What were the guardians guarding? It was one of many areas in Breath of the Wild that was disappointing because there was nothing there, but that still presented some interesting questions for the sequel to answer. I arrived at the temple and, as I had anticipated, the Guardians had been cleared out, along with the rest of the Sheikah tech in the world. In its place, though, was nothing. Maybe there was a handful of low-level monsters sitting around a campfire, or like a Korok, but certainly nothing that even came close to filling up the massive, now empty rooms. But then I found the giant goddess statue toppled over, and behind her I saw a door leading to a new area. Beyond it was an altar with these pedestals surrounding it. My heart was racing. Was this place going to be the site of some sort of epic story moment later in the game? Were they going to make the Forgotten Temple into an actual dungeon? No. This room exists solely to show you where to find the memory cutscenes. I didn't realize there was nothing here at the time though, so I took what I thought was a W and decided to take on one of the dungeons. It's gonna be a while before we talk about the dungeons in detail, but suffice it to say, I was not impressed.
I remember hearing during the build-up to this game that Tears of the Kingdom brings Zelda dungeons back, and I'd like to find whoever started that rumor so I can punch them in the gut for lying.
I was beginning to feel nervous. The Great Sky Island had been a fun take on the Breath of the Wild gameplay formula.
Alright, chat, we should probably get back to Fortnite. Alright, chat. Okay, let's lock in now. Okay, we're hot dropping Supernova. Like, I don't even care. Alright. Sorry if I accidentally tabbed out again. Sorry if I won't be checking chat as much as I was just a second ago, because I am gonna try to lock in this game. It's a horrible drop. I'm not landing there. I'm gonna land my rank drop spot, like my real one. Okay, one kid here, the shotgun right there. He doesn't see it. There's two kids here. What? No, that kid's not landing here. That kid better back up. Why did I just get 2 kill switches? Does the game know that I can't carry 2? Did he crash? Yeah, he crashed. He was gold too. I know this drop spot, chat. I'm gonna take the kill switches actually, because Yo, is my sprint not working? Yo, my sprint's not working, chat. Oh, now it is. All right. Uh-oh. What did I just walk into? Yo, I didn't know he's right here. What? I didn't know he was right there. What? Rigged. I'm calling rigged on that one. Alright, hero rank is basically like every game it resets. And it basically is like the stuff you do during like the game gives you a higher hero rank, and it can let you unlock certain chests. Like if you're an A tier hero, you start at the C tier. If you're an A tier, you can unlock the A tier vault. See, this is the vault. That was a C tier vault that guy's in right now. There's A tier vaults, there's S tier vaults, and S plus is the highest you can get, and you get tons of stuff for getting to S.
You'll see. Link, but the player's not worried about Zelda because she's obviously fine. Look, she's right there. But okay, I hear you. Maybe you didn't realize this scene takes place in the past, and there's no guarantee that.
Ignore the sound in the background. I'm watching the I Hate Tears of the Kingdom because it's a great video. Yeah, chat, I just got to the part where he goes, where he goes, but that's okay. Tears of the Kingdom wasn't finished, and that video cost, that game cost $70. Actually, one of the greatest parts ever. Wait, we're landing super now. Okay, chat, we are locking in this game. Like, I'm completely locking in. Watch me get like beamed out of the air by an AI, and then I'm just gonna crash out, and I'm gonna end the stream and log out of my computer so fast. I'm not even gonna end the stream, I'm just gonna log out of my computer. You're just gonna see a black screen. Looks like I'm gonna have to land up here because my drop is bad. Can I get the shotgun before anybody else does? Oh, hey. And whoa, little bud. I'm selling Jet. Okay, good things about crypto treats, guys. If you didn't know this, I learned this from one team that did this in a duo cash cup to like basically win. Is if you throw it down, it destroys all the builds on top of you. So you can just get on the bottom of someone's builds and throw it down and then break them down, and it does 100 damage if it hits them. So. Okay, I'm a little concerned about where, because I don't see anybody, which is a little bit concerning. Or hear anybody. Like I heard people earlier, but now I don't. So I think they're just like creeping around looking for a kill. Like, no way. Well, at least I'm B tier now. I don't like how I'm just running around here with no mobility. Is there mobility right here? No, but there is a big pot. I'll take that. Okay, there's a tracking visor right there, which is good. Okay, why do I never get those when I like legit need them? Like I don't need miss forms right now because there's not a like boss for me to kill here, but like when I'm at Demon's Domain I never get them because I guess because there is a boss there I need to go. Okay, I'm gonna take these. That's not great. No. Then I'm gonna go down here, and just like last time, I'm gonna take that thing over to Brutal Boxcars and get max metal, like I did last time. But this time I'm not like in desperate need of max. Okay, there is a kid right here, actually. Oh, that was the kid that almost killed me too, so that's... I just like cracked him, he's really low right now. Do we see him? Where'd he go? Good damage. See, I don't like how that kid just disappeared. Where did he go? Like what? He came the same way I did. Unless he didn't launch, unless he stayed back there, which is like, that's just weird. Should I camp the launch? Like, just like to see if anyone goes and then just like beam them on their way over here? That'd be really funny. They think they get away from somebody is get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all headshots. See, I don't know what it is about this place, but like, there's usually one. There's like almost every single time there's one that spawns here. One of these. Okay, the kid is here. That's really funny. Yeah, he's right there. How? So he's cheating. What? He has the pistol. How does he have the pistol? 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 So can you buy these things places? Like, okay, something got marked. It was the sprite. Okay, she's in that building, or whoever. That guy's in that building. So I'm just gonna disintegrate the entire building. It'll be slow work. Just trust the process, Jack. Let's check chat while I'm doing this. If I get jumped, it's your fault. Okay, so where is the kid going? Like, I'm legit confused. The kid is just disappearing into thin air and then appearing again. I don't know where he's coming from. What's that? That's kill switch. I don't want that. I'll take this ammo crate. Like, I don't know where he's coming from. Okay, there's two cars having like a race over there. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, I'm gonna get this B. Okay, I don't trust that. I wouldn't trust this one either, but I didn't see this one, so luckily they weren't hiding in this. Oh, I got something. Was it a kid? No, it's just okay. It's just this bright. Yeah, so if you saw, like, right, yeah, right there, see, that's A. I'm only B tier, so I can't open that chest. But it's gonna have good loot if I get to A, you know? Yes, it spawned, okay. I see, it always spawns here. It just takes, like, a while sometimes. Bad news is I'm probably gonna get lobby focus if I try to kill this thing, like, right away. So I'm just gonna try to do it like I did last day. Yeah, there's kids behind me. I don't like that. This does a lot of damage for some reason, so I'm just gonna keep shooting this. I can shot by real quick, or is that just a... Okay. Yep, we'll worry about that in a second. Okay, yeah, we want to target... Oh, we want to target the ones that haven't been... Yeah, these right here. Where's the other one at? It's behind them. Oh no. Okay, we're just gonna brute force it this time. Yeah, because this does damage, and she can't really hit me. Yeah, so this is just the spot to do it from right here. Okay, car behind me. I don't like that. Okay, let's just see if we can get it off. Okay, we got it off. I'm gonna box up. It's not letting me box, it's not letting me box, it's not letting me box, it's not letting me box. Why is it not letting me build? Build. Holy moly, that was scary. Okay, there's a chug right outside. I'm gonna grab that just real quick. Okay, I'm gonna scan. No, there's no one here. I heard a car though, so I don't trust that. Okay, there is an A chest right here. See, like, what happened to this? This was intact last time I checked. Okay, this is what I'm gonna take. Yeah, misform is good here. It's very good, okay. I think I'm gonna keep... what do you... Chad, what are you thinking here? Should I take the... Should I take the medkits and chug jug, or take the base boost and the mist form, and then leave one of my 2 heals? Because mist form isn't too good. Base boost can save me. I'm gonna take, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do right here. But medkits I can out heal storm. This is what I'm gonna do right here. I'm gonna trust that I can do it. Okay, getting up on this mountain. Okay, this is good. Okay, I don't like how the medallion is like unreasonably close right now. He's like on the edge of zone. I don't know what he's doing. He's that way. I'm just gonna get a good peek on him just in case, you know. I don't know why kids in ranked lobbies pick up medallions. I mean, the medallions are fine this season. I mean, they're not that great. Okay, he's fighting. This is actually a great time to third party. Looks like he just killed somebody. From what I just heard. Were they in the cabin? Yeah, they were in the cabin. Maybe they're right there, I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it though. Is that a rock? What is that? That's a car. Oh, he's moving that way. Oh, he just moved. Oh, there he is. How'd he get over there so fast? He must have the grappler. He must be farming the grappler. Holy moly. Shooting at Brutal where I just was. Kid right there. He must have taken my scanner. I don't think these kids understand that your scanners can be seen from like forever away. Cracked him. What is this kid doing with the kill switches? Oh my gosh, that kid is not healthy right now. Neither is that kid. Okay, I'm gonna fly in. this kid's got the mythic AR, which is gonna be a little bit concerning. Luckily, I've got like tons of mats right now. Yeah, and good aim. Don't know why I didn't put cones up here. I don't know what the plan is here. Trying to 1v1. He's gonna go for diagonal box fighting. I'm gonna take this wall so we can. Yeah, you suck. You're actually horrible. Never play this game again. Trying to phase into my box like a weirdo. Not even taking the medal. Gonna disrespect him. Bro's leeching off of this loot. I'm gonna storm camp him. This is why I took the 3 medkits. Okay. So this kid might be cheating. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's cheating. Yeah, there'd be no reason for him to go into someone's box like that. Did you notice, chat? Did you notice? Here, I'm gonna go back to lobby and show you. I'm reporting him and then I'm gonna go back. That might be my last game. Did you notice that so what he does is he look in the opposite direction, right? He look in the opposite direction. He gets up on the hill, sees me, swings completely 360 degrees around. That's what he does. He 360 degrees, sees me, jumps down. Here, look. Where was that one I wanted to save? Where I like, yeah, confirm. It was 7th place, right? 6th or 7th place. Yeah, save. Rename and save. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's this one right here. Take a look at this, chat. All right, chat. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Here's him right there. Here, we're gonna use drone free here. Okay. Look. Okay, look what he does. He comes over to here and grabs this loot and the medal. Look, okay, so now look. He's right here, right? From where he's looking, I did not mean to push R there. From where he's looking right over here. He does not see me. Now he does. Look at this. Look at this. Why is it like syncing to my character? That's not what I want to do. Stop. Stop it. Jump free. There we go. Okay. Look. He drops down. Pulls out face. Look. Phases in. Phases in. Look what he does here. I'm going to slow it down. Pulls out. And then pulls out the pistol. So keep in mind, chat, keep in mind, if we saw right, he has the hyperburst pistol, which is legal, but then he also has... What is this? Why is that there? Okay. Okay, for some reason my character is invisible, but whatever. So look. Did you see it, chat? He had the same shotgun I did. Even though it's supposed to be exclusive to the exotic things. Help, help. Where can you buy them? Am I just like going like mentally insane? I'm looking this up right this second. Chat, like I don't know what is Can you buy the exotic weapons in Fortnite? Oh, you can buy them from NPCs? This is Chapter 2, Season 2. In Fortnite Super. No, they don't. Okay. It says you have to open S tier stuff, though. Alright, well, I'm just like, okay. Beckett, was this a good stream? All right, Chad. Let's go.